That's pretty rad. Howdy, I'm Jason, and today on the AutoEdit Jeep, we're going on an adventure. That's right, we're driving this thing from Los Angeles to Seattle the hard way through the Sierra Nevadas. Come on board, we're gonna take this thing, put it through its paces, and this whole thing was inspired by my friends at Power Stop Brakes who said, you built it, now go drive it. So let's go, let me tell you about this. All right, let's get some. So that was a fun little detour off the highway there. Welcome on board. So the point of this video is adventure. I have to be in Seattle by the weekend for a family event. And because of my friendship with the people at Power Stop Brakes, they kind of inspired me to get out and drive. Instead of just hopping on a plane like you would normally do, like I have, my sister's actually I'm gonna meet her up there. So with their inspiration, I decided to load up the Jeep with some clothes, some food, got my ARB fridge freezer in the back, and some camera gear, and drive up to Seattle. Now, instead of taking the coastal route, which I've done before, I'm gonna go inland, and we're gonna take the 395. So basically, I hit the 14, we're on the 395 now. We're in the kind of this last bit of desert terrain as we move into the high mountains, and my goal on this time was to just kind of see a different part of the country that I haven't seen yet. I've done the coastal route, it's pretty. I may take that down, so we may do that on the way back down, but on the way up, let's mix it up a little bit. This is about adventure. So it's Wednesday about 3 p.m. and I don't have to be there till Friday night in Seattle. I have a few little things I'd like to do. One of my main goals, Jeep wave. One of my main goals on this trip is to just really enjoy the drive. I don't have a ton of pressure to get up there fast. I do got to cover a lot of miles, so I want to share as much as I can with you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get the Jeep onto some dirt and live the whole dirt every day ethos and get a few trails in each day. That would be kind of rad if I could pull that off. The time frame looks like I might be able to do that, so that's the goal. So stick around, hang in with me, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get this adventure going. Now, I've never been this far up the 395. I think, I was just talking to my dad, and he was saying that we camped at a place near Bridgeport called Twin Lakes, and I was a kid, so I don't remember it, but this is just a beautiful part. I've been to Mammoth a bunch of times, and I've just never driven past it on the 395. So this is really cool, and this is why you do a trip like this. It's just to kind of get out and see cool things. Check this out. That is Mono Lake, just north of Lee Vining, California. It's an ancient body of water, at least 750,000 years old, and has no known outlet. So it's naturally pretty salty about now. So pretty. Yeah, gosh, that light is just awful right now, isn't it? As if I didn't like looking at my Jeep already. So we're about 300 miles in, and I think I'm gonna push through quite a bit farther. We've got a lot of daylight left. I'm getting kind of hungry, so maybe Bridgeport, just up there, is a place to get some dinner, and we'll keep trucking. See what we got. So I think tomorrow's the fun day. We're gonna find some off-roading and make some miles all on the same day, so that way I can get into Seattle and see my relatives before it gets too late on Friday. All right. So I saddled up and started making miles again, and felt pretty sporty. So as the sun fell on the first day, I decided to take a different route than the 395 through Tahoe, and head up a much more remote road to Pyramid Lake. Things were going great, until. So here's an interesting predicament. I'm like 50 miles in on this road here, and I just came up on this. And over here, it's dark, you can't see it, but that's Pyramid Lake here in Nevada. And it's late. It's like 9:45, almost 10 o'clock at night. I came screaming up that road that goes along Pyramid Lake, hoping to get on into, I think what's next here is like, I guess Pyramid and a few other towns up here, and maybe Sparks even was I was trying to head up to. I don't want to double back, and I don't have cell reception. So it's kind of sketchy right now, but what I'm gonna try to do is tiptoe past this thing here. I mean, I have a 4x4, it's dirt. I don't know how far that road goes, but if I could just get 15 miles down that road, I'm actually gonna be in good shape. That's where Pyramid is, and I think I can catch another highway. So I don't recommend doing this. I'm gonna take it kind of easy. I'm hoping that I don't get stuck way back up in there. No cell service is not bad. This is a bad deal. It's late at night. First night, I don't want to end the first day bad. I'm chewing up some miles. I'm at like almost 500 miles. So let's hop on board and see what we got here. Well, let's see what we got. And yep, my first thoughts went right to, why didn't I listen to the interwebs and get some light bars for this JK? Next was, how bad can this get? It's only the middle of the night on a dark, closed section of road, and I have no cell reception. So I kept going, and in about 20 minutes of this, I found something. Oh gosh, that's bright. Okay, this is what we got. Came down the road, got about 10 miles down that dirt road, and boy, it just got worse. Check this out. Found out why the road is closed. Luckily they had these here. I wasn't going that fast because I knew something bad was going on, but can you tell there? There's a 4-foot drop. See that? And see that. That's a pretty far drop. If I had cell reception, I might stack some rocks and try this. Oh, who am I kidding? It's the middle of the night. There's water, so if I put it on its lid in the water, this is all bad. No cell reception. This is where I'm making the smart call here, doubling back. Kind of sucks, but we took a chance. Sometimes those chances don't pay off. But all I had to do is get across down that ledge, and then that's the rest of the road. The rest of the road looks open, right? Bummer. So close, but not. Back in the Jeep, doubling back. That's right, more scary music because I didn't actually double back. I thought if I headed along the washout, the ledge might eventually get low enough to drive down, but with limited visibility and intelligence, I didn't take into account for actually driving right up to the lake and almost getting stuck in the sand. There's water right there. Then, not being able to find my way back out to the main road and having to use my flashlight as a makeshift light bar. Where's the road out of here? All this because doubling back a few hours seemed like such a bummer. There we go. That's the trail out of here. Oh my gosh. Just been driving around in that rocky beach. Nothing like a little midnight off-road session. Eventually, I did find my way out. Bunny rabbit. Okay, so here's the predicament we're in now. We're out of that little jam, and that was a bummer. It was so close, but the smart play was not to do or go any farther. So here's what we got. So we were up here, and we've doubled back, and now we're all the way back down here. Let's go ahead and take this route here, the 445, down to Sun Valley and see if we can get there at a reasonable time tonight. Well, that was a heck of a day. 540 miles, a little bit of off-road venture, double back. Now I'm here in Sparks or Reno, Nevada. We're gonna stay at the Nugget. I was gonna camp out there, but it was an Indian reservation and I didn't want to be that guy. So I'm just gonna cruise in here, get a night's sleep, hit the road tomorrow. But first, hit the ARB fridge freezer, grab a couple of champagne of beers to take to my room. Now we got a night. All right, so it's day 2. I'm right off the 395 right outside of Reno, Nevada. I'm heading north again. Had a decent night's sleep, got in late, and woke up this morning and thought, I made the right call last night by trying not to go through that wash. So it was kind of rough to double back and get in late, but it's all good. I'm gonna make some miles today. The goal for today is to head up to Bend, Oregon, because I want to go to the Deschutes Brewery, have a nice dinner and get a beer. When I've been traveling with Fred on Dirt Every Day for the last couple years, we've been lucky enough to be traveling through Oregon a lot, every single year, last year twice. So tonight, that's in honor of that. Heading up to Bend, don't know what time we'll get in. Got a little bit of adventure up there. I'm gonna try to do a little diversion, get off the 395 as soon as I can. So hop on board, let's make some miles. So what's really interesting about a trip with no real itinerary is that I can't help but feel behind or pressure. Like this morning I slept in, I was tired and I felt bad. And then I realized once I got on the road and was enjoying my breakfast and got on the road and went, the timetable is mine. I mean, I just have to get into Seattle by tomorrow night. I think I could do that, barring any malfunction or something, but it's been a really interesting, kind of just adjustment to kind of get back into just relaxing and doing this just for the sake of doing this. I mean, that's why I'm out here, to just see this beautiful countryside, enjoy the drive, and enjoy the Jeep. It's been just a really fun vehicle to just do this trip in. It's doing great going down the highway. Let's see, the mileage. It's saying I'm getting 15.8 overall. I'd say that's acceptable. And that includes that wheeling I did last night. Let's see, I've been running, let me show you the tire pressures. I've been running high 30s, front and rear for the tire pressures. And it feels good. Wow, check this out. Look at all of this flooding. That doesn't seem right. Look at that. That is just both sides of the vehicle. There's just tons of water. We got our first bit of weather on this trip. And I got one of those stuttering windshield wipers. Aren't those annoying? Up, and up, and I really like driving in the rain in this Jeep because you just have, or I have, a ton of confidence. You have ground clearance, you have big treads. These BFGs in the rain, the KO2s, or actually these are KM2s, they're pretty great. I actually haven't had any problems with them, and I love driving in the rain in this thing. So this would be one of those moments on this road trip where you just are driving along the highway and you go, hey, there's a dirt road. Where does that thing go, I wonder? And you never take the time to go and do that. So this is just one of those instances where I want to do the dirt everyday ethos and just do that. So this is not a trail, there's no 4x4 in here, but it's just dirt and it's off the main path, and I'm just gonna take it for a little while. Let's come along and check out the scenery. I mean, it's beautiful out here. Look at this place. Off we go. Let's enjoy a little dirt therapy for today. Definitely gonna be dark by the time we get into Bend, but who cares, right? I will definitely be able to have myself a black butt porter straight from the source, and it will be good. Look at those power stop brakes work. I'm gonna keep the GoPro on the windshield just because it's so pretty out there, but I just had to flip the windshield wiper forward so it wouldn't catch on the GoPro mount on the suction cups. All right, let's blast down this road and have some fun. Now, the fun part of this is figuring out a way to get back to the highway without doubling back. That's kind of makes this the most fun, is linking two pieces of highway together with a dirt road. Ah, here's a road. See? Look at this. Found some hardly driven little trail. This is getting pretty rad. Oh, woohoo! Testing out suspension. I still am aired up for highway. I think everything's in the high 30s. But who cares? Let's just blast this road. Oh, look at this. Ah, got some new pinstriping. I think I just lost a GoPro. Let's see. I did. Oh, this poor GoPro. That's all right. It's still on. Let's keep going. And I think this is the right direction of where I want to be. Oh my gosh. This turned out to be such a great little detour. I hope this translates on camera as beautiful as it does here. Oh, tree down across the trail. Improvise. Can we go around it? Let's see. I think we can. Looks like we can. That's tight. Woo! Oh gosh. This is so cool. This is what I'm talking about. Dirt every day. Just make the effort. My gut tells me this way, but my gut could be really wrong. Where does that go? Okay, it says there's a little road over here to our right coming up, but I don't think that actually exists anymore. It does not. All right, so we're just gonna continue. That worked out pretty good. Got plenty of daylight left. Got what, according to the GPS, says about an hour and 15 minutes to Bend and Deschutes Brewery. That is a good day right there, my friends. That is a good day. Got to hot dog the Jeep, touch some dirt, rain, burn some good miles today. All in all, that was fun. And that is why we do these things. Go do this. Load up your rig and get out on the roads. All right, gonna burn these last few miles into Bend. Dirty sunglasses, a bunch of mosquito bites. It was worth it. So I put the Jeep into 6th gear and chased the sun across the planet for a while. The scenery of the Pacific Northwest did not disappoint. I rolled into Bend around 8:30 p.m. with daylight to spare. Then I hustled into my favorite spot, sat at the bar, ordered dinner, and a Black Butte Porter, which tasted a little extra good tonight. That'll be a wrap on day 2. Day 3, and things are going pretty darn good already. I found a bunch of dirt roads that have linked me from highway to highway. A lot of it's fields and just dirt roads, but it's still really nice. That's the whole point of this, right? Is just to kind of enjoy the drive, and it's already beautiful country out here. Look at this. I mean, come on, like, look around here. So I'm gonna take this dirt road back to the highway over there and make the final push into Seattle. And I should make it into town tonight in enough time to knock the stink off of me and some of the dirt, change my clothes, and in time for my father's birthday party. And that would be mission accomplished. So it's about 4.5 hours from here, I think. So we're gonna hit this, head on up, see how it goes. Yesterday was awesome. So let's just keep this thing going. Once I was finished playing in the dirt for the day, I found my last link up to the highway. Now it was time to really burn some miles, but construction on these back roads would hold me up a bit here and there. Still, it is much nicer scenery than the interstate. And cue the rain. Must be getting close to Seattle. Yep, there's that city traffic. My father lives a little north of Seattle in Mill Creek, so I hustled on through. Okay, so check off the LA to Seattle part of the trip, and that was pretty fun. Even with the road closure today and the really bad traffic getting into town here, I got here at 6:30, got enough time to take a shower, get cleaned up, and then it's time to party for my father's 75th birthday. And then, after that, it's just up to me to figure out the trip home. You'll just have to wait and see. After tucking the Jeep in for the night, I wished my papa happy 75th birthday, put down a couple of pints, drank some bourbon with my sister, and ate a man scramble. It was a good weekend. Life is good. Welcome to Seattle, and goodbye, Seattle. Heading home today. As nice as it is up here, it was time to make miles out of town. So I burned rubber straight down the 5 freeway, made it through to Portland, got some coffee, and kept heading south. Until the draw towards the ocean became a little too strong. So at Grants Pass, I decided to call another audible and jumped off the 5 freeway and headed to the coast on Scenic Highway 199. This is another first for me, since I've never crossed into California from that way, and this route leads right through the Redwood National Forest. And wow. I mean, really, look at this stuff. These are the tallest trees on Earth. And if you haven't been here yet, put this on your list of places to go. I eventually had to stop and take a quick hike through the trees. It is just awe-inspiring here, and I love that the Jeep looks right at home. This is so pretty. Holy mackerel. Wow. Look at all this. See this? That would be a giant redwood. And I have this whole forest to myself right now. I'm somewhere between Klamath Falls and Eureka, and that's my goal tonight, is to get to Eureka. I just had to stop because I have this entire thing to myself and had to spend a few minutes, so it's just amazing. You hear that? Yeah, that's nothing. Wait, bugs and birds. It's awesome. Ow. And there's like pterodactyl-sized mosquitoes out here. Well, I'm getting back in the Jeep. Enough nature for me right now. Bye. And with that, I pushed on down the coast as the sun set and made it to Eureka for the night. So I blasted out of Eureka this morning, got into San Francisco. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm gonna try to make the final push on into Los Angeles tonight. Not looking good to find dirt today. So it'll be dirt almost every single day, but the day's not over yet. We'll see. It's been a beautiful drive. Can't believe how great the Jeep has been doing. So, we're gonna hunker in, keep her in 6th gear, grind out a bunch of miles. After San Fran, I headed inland at San Jose to hit the 5 freeway again and make better time home. All because that move just might leave a chance for some last-minute off-roading. Well, so since we spent most of the last day on boring highways, I decided to hit some dirt right here before home. That's right, I'm gonna do the Hungry Valley Cutoff, which is the last bit of dirt we're gonna see on this trip. Woohoo! That's pretty rad. And so, we're just gonna kind of bomb through Hungry Valley. It's a good, maybe 45-minute addition. Oh, geez. Okay, we should probably calm down a little bit. I think we should get some elevation. We are losing light fast. And the whole point of finding a little bit of dirt on the last day is just that, to make sure we get dirt every day. And we did. I see a hill climb. Let's see if we can get up there before the sun sets on it. Oh, I think we're gonna miss it. Okay, it's okay. We'll find some sun at the top of a hill. But how fun is this? To end the trip with some dirt hot dogging at one of my local favorite places. I'm stoked to have the energy and the time at the end of such an epic trip to do this. I mean, come on, woohoo! We got a high tail. We are losing sun, people. Let's go. The next hillside looks like there's some sun on it. We gotta hustle. This is so much fun. Racing the sun to the top of that hill right there. I could see it. Oh, it seems so far from right here. And the sun and the shadows are beating us right now. But here is another testament. This vehicle, we just bounded down the freeway at 75, 80 miles an hour all day, for hours today. And here we are now, booty bouncing off some dirt roads. I think we're gonna make it up there. I think we're gonna make it. Wah! I think we're gonna need yes, we are definitely going to need 4-wheel drive to get up this. Woo! We made it! Yeah! Yeah! So there it is, this epic road trip. I can't believe how good this thing went. This thing ran great. It was a lot of fun. There were some good adventures. I'd like to thank my friends at Power Stop Brakes for encouraging me to do this and helping me out a little bit. And if one person throws some stuff in their car and hits that button on their GPS that says avoid highways, then this has been a success. You know the drill. Until next time, enjoy your drive. I gotta get home. As I tiptoe down this last hill and think about the last 2,700 miles, I can't help but appreciate having the time to take this adventure and how great this Jeep, that I've spent so much time upgrading, has performed. Absolutely flawless across all terrains. Let me know if you like these long form videos and I'll do more. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to the AutoEdit YouTube channel, plus follow me on Instagram, AutoEdit Jason, for almost daily updates. And thanks for watching.